albums are the best that heavy metal has to offer. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 important albums in heavy metal. For this list, we are only including albums that can be classified in the heavy metal genre. Finding its roots within the English rock band Led Zeppelin, heavy metal includes extended guitar solos, headbanging riffs, and pure metal lyrics. Now let's get ready to mosh. Number 10, Ace of Spades, Motorhead. Heavy metal wouldn't be the same without our first entry. Considered by critics and fans as a monumental effort in the evolution of the genre, the album introduced American fans to the UK heavy metal scene with the release of its title track, Ace of Spades. Due to the success of the song, Motorhead has often been linked with the development of thrash and speed metal. Little known fact, while Ace of Spades is the band's fourth album overall, it was the first Motorhead effort released in the United States. What a way to make an impression. Number 9, British Steel, Judas Priest. The sixth album in Judas Priest's canon, British Steel crushed the heavy metal market with singles like Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight. This more commercial sound proved that the genre could be tweaked and manipulated into sounding like something entirely new. In 2009, Judas Priest paid respect to the massive album and marked their 30th anniversary by playing it in full, track by track, on tour. While we were tempted to give our number 9 spot to the band's 12th effort, Painkiller, the album's speed metal couldn't trump British Steel.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Number 8, Cowboys from Hell, Pantera. By far the most cohesive entry on our list, Cowboys from Hell shows exactly what happens with great band chemistry. From Phil Anselmo's gut-wrenching vocals to Dimebag's insane guitar work, the album included tracks that would later inspire many musicians, such as the guitar-shredding epic The Art of Shredding or the grim but groundbreaking Cemetery Gates. So it's no wonder Cowboys from Hell is considered by fans and critics alike to be the band's most iconic work. While Pantera's follow-up vulgar display of power introduced listeners to a new style of groove metal, there's no way you can walk away from Cowboys from Hell. Number 7, High and Dry, Def Leppard.
Saturday, I've been right, I've been drinking all day.
Produced by Mutt Lange, Def Leppard's second album, High and Dry, became a statement of the glam metal scene with hits like the title track, Let It Go, and Bringing on the Heartbreak. But make no mistake about it, certified double platinum, High and Dry showcased some of Leppard's harder and rawer sound, which was subsequently refined on mega successes Pyromania and Hysteria. But it was Def Leppard's early contribution to the heavy metal landscapes that gave rise to many acts and albums throughout the decade, most notably Guns N' Roses and Appetite for Destruction. Number 6, Rust in Peace, Megadeth. Bring on the Holy Wars. By far the most technical album Megadeth has released in their over 3-decade career, Rust in Peace is often overlooked in comparison to Megadeth's other releases, but it excels in all areas of heavy metal. Whether it be Dave Mustaine's masterful lyric writing or the dueling guitar riffs, we gladly recognize Megadeth as not just another Metallica ripoff. This album proves that you don't need drugs to push out a heavy metal masterpiece. Megadeth have earned their spot as one of the Big Four and are certainly there to stay.
You won't forget my list. You fill my coffin with the kiss of death.
Number 5. Rain in Blood, Slayer. Sometimes heavy metal isn't fast enough, and you have to pick up the speed. The third effort from the Cali metal legend Slayer, Rain in Blood allows listeners to dive into pure insanity as early as the opening track. Back in 1986, the album was as fast as it came, taking Jeff Hanneman's mastery over the guitar and Tom Araya's blood-curdling vocals and adding just a pinch of adrenaline. The album is not only a landmark in the heavy metal genre, but it also contributed to the beginning of the speed metal genre. Now, we let the blood rain. Number 4. Blizzard of Oz, Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy's first release after being ejected from heavy metal giant Black Sabbath, Blizzard of Oz cemented the Prince of Darkness's position as a major player in the genre. Recorded with famed guitarist Randy Rhoads, the album brought classics such as Mr. Crowley and Crazy Train into the world. More melodic than previous Black Sabbath efforts, it brought forth new material that even the hardest of metalheads can jam along to. While we were tempted to give this spot to Ozzy's second album, Diary of a Madman, it's hard to argue against a 4-time platinum certification and 6 million copies sold. Ozzy Osbourne truly is a madman. Number 3. The Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden. The third effort from heavy metal legends Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast introduced fans to classic hits such as Run to the Hills and the album's title track. Considered a critical and commercial success, it introduced the heavy metal scene to the vocals of Bruce Dickinson. On the other hand, this would be the last we saw of drummer Clive Burr with Iron Maiden before his departure. The Number of the Beast wasn't without controversy though, as a result of its religious imagery, as well as the themes of its lyrics. But heavy metal isn't heavy metal without controversy, right? Number 2. Master of Puppets, Metallica. Welcome home, metal fans. The Cali metal giant's third album, Master of Puppets, is a monumental landmark in the progression of the heavy metal genre. It's a masterpiece of everything the band had developed so far, mainly the combination of 6-string guitar riffing paired with a distinct bass and rapid-firing drumming. Unfortunately, Master of Puppets would be the last we would see of guitarist Cliff Burton before his passing during the album's promo tour. While many Metallica fans can argue that their second album, Ride the Lightning, is the most groundbreaking, we can't break away from being puppets for our masters. Before we salute our devil horns to the top pick, Here are a few honorable mentions.
Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea.
Divide the night with us, we'll not fight. United by legions we style. On our roads, bloody road. Road, bloody road. This is our control. Now you and more.
I felt the air rise up in me. Kneel down and clear the stone of bliss. I want to ride.
Number 1. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath.
What is this that stands before me?
The debut record of the legendary Black Sabbath, the self-titled album made a rather unique entrance onto the then unknown metal scene. Blending blues and rock and roll elements, Black Sabbath is a free-flowing guitar masterpiece that can't be easily forgotten. Believe it or not, it wasn't well received by critics upon initial release, yet opinions changed, as it is now considered a landmark in heavy metal roots. We consider giving the gold to Sabbath's second effort, Paranoid, with classics such as Iron Man and War Pigs. But their debut changed heavy metal like we had never seen it before, so it tops our list. So, do you agree with our list? Which heavy metal albums are your favorite? For more rockin' top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.